Ligte is uit in jou burg, die krane loop nou droog, terwyl die wit toringpaleise opreik na die boog. Die havens verstik in roes, die paaie is net klip, en die veevrek in die stof, terwyl die minister koffie sip. Hulle sê die Kongo roep ons, maar ons manne moet laat waai. Hulle is uit oorlê deur rabbel onder die warm son se draai, terwyl die skadu van die ANC oor die hele land gaan lê, en al rykdom op die roe van die armes vaster lê. Elektriese gitaar kom in, spanning bou op, maar moenie kwel nie broer, moenie jou kop verloor. Daar's 'n blind nuwe kommissie wat ons weer gaan staan en spoor, nog 'n berg vol wetskrifte wat ons vertel waarom ons faal. Terwyl die reuk van wanhoop in die donker strate dwaal, volle baan, skop en swaar bas en drommel. Oh, die Suidelse grens Stalingrad, hy skop die blikkie aan, hy skuil tussen die pyn met 'n splinternuwe plan. Nog 'n taakspan is op pad, nog 10 miljoen vermors. Op ondersoekers wat net wonder wie's die een wat dors. Niemand word getuchtig nie, niemand aan die stuur, net 'n hoor republiek wat sy eie as bevuur. Ja, hy grawe in die loopgraaf van 'n presidentsie wat val, terwyl die nasie roep vir 'n man wat resultate haal. Ons is sat vir kyk vorentoe, ons is moeg vir al die hoekom, met gate in die paaie en 'n donker dooie toekoms. Dis 'n netwerk van koneksies, dis 'n feesmaal vir die rykes, terwyl die boer sy vee sien vrek langs droë donge wykes. Hy noem het ondersoeke, ek noem het net 'n klug, 'n toesmeedery en pak 'n dier en stadige vlug. Hulle is lief vir pragtland goeide en al vette bankbalans, terwyl die land se foute op die afgrond saam dans. Ad en uitdaging, oh dis 'n rood. Oh, die Suidelse grens Stalingrad, hy skop die blikkie aan, hy skuil tussen die pyn met 'n splinternuwe plan. Nog 'n taakspan is op pad, nog 10 miljoen vermors. Op ondersoekers wat net wonder wie's die een wat dors. Die tyd is nou om al die leens uit die sale weg te was. Ons soek 'n ware patrioot wat by die toekoms pas. Nie 'n man wat gister reg maak met 'n pen en met papier, maar 'n leier wat nou opstaan en die foute hier laat. Hier geen verskonings meer nie, geen wag en kyk vir ons. Gee ons resultate of gee die sleutels vir die ons. Stalingrad, hy skop die blikkie aan. Ons is klaar met die kommissies en die miskien van 'n man. Geen wetskrifte meer nie, geen miljoene se versuim. Ons bring die regte leiers in om hierdie gemors op te ruim. Weg met al die skurke, die vrot en al die vet. Ons vat ons land weer terug en ons bring weer orde en wet. Maak die water reg, maak die ligte aan, want die son gaan sak en ons gaan nie meer staan. Laaste akkoord weer klink en verdwyn.
Singing a brand new key. I'm kicking off the covers, yeah, the world is calling me. The coffee a 7-day canvas and a gallon of hue. Last week's dust is swept out the door. I'm not the same girl I was the night before. I see the mountain, I see the stack. I've got 1,000 things to do and I'm not holding back. Check the list, set the pace. I've got a winter smile written on my face. Oh, it's Monday morning and the gate is wide. I'm catching the rhythm, I'm feeling the tide. There's a climb, there's a bridge to burn. Every single corner is a lesson to learn. Give me the pressure, give me the heat. I'm the master of the week, I'm the pulse of the street. Yeah, Monday's gold. Watch it unfold. The inbox is screaming, the phone's on fire, but my ambition is alive, wired. Don't call it a chore, call it a chance to turn a heavy deadline into a victory dance. I'm building the empire brick by brick, finding the magic in the clock's loud tick. I see the mountain, yeah, I see the stack. I've got 1,000 things to do and I'm not holding back. Check the list, set the pace. I've got a winter smile written on my face. Oh, it's Monday morning and the gate is wide. I'm catching the rhythm, I'm feeling the tide. There's a wall to climb, there's a bridge to burn. Every single corner is a lesson to learn. Give me the pressure, give me the heat. I'm the master of the week, I'm the pulse of the street. Yeah, Monday's gold. Watch it unfold. Monday's in a monster, Monday is a door I'm stepping through. I'm asking for more. I'm asking for more. Oh, it's Monday morning and the gate is wide. I'm catching the rhythm, I'm feeling the tide. There's a wall to climb, there's a bridge to burn. Every single corner is a lesson to learn. Give me the pressure, give me the heat. I'm the master of the week, I'm the pulse of the street. 7 days of glory, 7 days of me. Monday morning, I'm ready.
Hey folks, good evening. Is my microphone working? Let's see what's going on here. There's a long delay there. That was strange. Phone working? Let's see what's okay. Mic's working, but the color's not working, so the software's not there. This stupid stuff crashed. Hang on a second. Let me fix that. There it is. Light sync. Light sync. There we go. It's fixed now. We changed it to something different. Let's go a little pinky. There we go. Pink tonight instead of purple. Change it to pink. Yeah, folks are welcome. Like the music, dislike it. That's fine. I can't afford a copyright strike. That's why we use artificial intelligence music. If the people who promised to produce music for me produced it, or people who have music let me use it without taking my channel away, I would use music that is known to people. But as a consequence of YouTube's evil behavior, I have to produce my own music. I have absolutely no musical talent. I think we've made that pretty clear over the number of years. So hence the AI-generated music. If you don't like it, then whatever. If they like it, that's great. If they don't like it, that's great. It's whatever. It is what it is. Got to make things happen, and We keep people entertained with what we can. All right, so yeah, I'm not going to defend that anymore. I think that's enough. Anyway, so Chugsy says Honor actually likes the music, or Connor likes the music. Well, that's cool. Houston, Texas arrived 11 February. Well, welcome to America, Dark Side. Another person here. Well, welcome to you. Houston, Texas. Ooh, wait till summertime. Brutally humid down there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the program. It is Monday night, 16th of February, 2026. The USA captured 2 medals today in bobsled, gold and bronze. Wow, that was a bit of a shocker from my perspective. But we still trail the medal count behind Norway, which is kick and tail, and Italy, which is having a very good Olympics. They're doing very, very well here. So congratulations to them. They're doing very well. 30 degrees is a bit warm. Yep. It is a bit warm. But not all is well for everyone, folks. They're trying to force one refugee into a property. They said that's what they already spent the whole budget on. Well, how can they already spent the budget on that if you haven't forced? Okay. They won't do Social Security, so it was done by USCIS. They won't show public transport area unless they find a volunteer. All right, well, we're going to have to get on this case right away. So I've already sent the person a message and waiting for them to respond back. I wish WhatsApp were like BBM where you could ping someone if they didn't respond, but you can't do that on WhatsApp, unfortunately. All right, so hang on a second. Do something. Okay. I'm helping someone right now because these people aren't helping them. It's unbelievable how little. This is another refugee agent not doing their damn job. South Africans are experiencing racism and bigotry, but it's coming from people of color. The person who acted like a turd in Rochester was a black woman. The person who acted like a turd in Austin, Texas was a lesbian who hated straight people. And I'm seeing a trend here of bigots and racists. Yep, so I'm going to talk about this. Yep. It isn't coincidence that these people are bigots and racists. That's just who they are. So we're going to point them out. And we're going to expose them. What is this? Did Connor leave? Last I heard. He said good morning, then that was it. Willem Hayden, what's up? Yeah, that's the thing about it too, is that each of these songs tells a story. They're all about things we've talked about. That song there was to pick people up who were kind of down last night, trying to get them jazzed up. Yeah, BBM was just better. Yeah, it was just another girl. It was. Blackberry Messenger was incredible. It's missed. Safa loading. What's up? Another trans shooting, huh? Well, not surprised. Why are people like that? Because people are just crap. So many people on this planet are just crap. They're utter crap. That's who they are. That's what they're all about. They're all about hurting other people and pissing in other people's cornflakes. That's just who they are. That's what they do. They can't just be happy about things. They're envious. They're venal. They're just childish, and they're just ungrateful human beings. So many people like that on this planet. It's really sad to see, but it's true. It is true. Anyway. Interesting, people leaving the group. Why are you joining the group and then leaving it? Interesting. I don't really care if people leave groups. That's not my problem. That's their problem. Oh, the hockey game. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't know it was trans. I thought the father did the shooting. What's going on with that? And by the way, there's no stories on that in the news. I'm going to have to look for it. Rhode Island. There's no mainstream media story on that. It's a high school hockey game, too. Woman says my father was the shooter, so I don't know if there's trans involved here. $3 p.m. this afternoon. I don't know where we got the trans thing from. I don't see that anywhere. Oh, you're right. Here it is. Pawtucket Police Chief Tina Gonzalez identified the shooter as Robert Dorgan. Said the shooter was born in '69. Also used the name Roberta. Jesus. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Transgender. Good Lord. Wow. Boy, CBS is pretty lame. Witnesses describe confusion. They mean confusion. They can't type right. Fear during shooting at ice rink in Pawtucket. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, high school hockey game with that. Yeah, well, it's another school shooting if you want to call it that. People are just, there's so many nasty people on this planet. Why in the world would people threaten Levi and her dog? Why would they threaten her and her dog? They're just evil bastards. And they all just need to be horsewhipped until they succumb. Because they're not mentally well, Charles. That's the problem. Francois likes the videos on refugees in America. Well, thank you for that. What's going on, Rian? How you doing there? Anyway, yeah, it's just some nasty people out there. So the Olympics, USA gained a couple medals today, but that's it. Yep, Olympic medals count 2026. What's the count here? 28 now for Norway. Man, 12 gold, 7 silver, and 9 bronze. So Norway has the most gold, Italy has the most bronze, and the USA has the most silver medals. But the USA, Italy, 23 medals in second place, 8 gold, 4 silver, 11 bronze. USA, 6 gold, 8 silver, and 5 bronze medals. We've had several American athletes who have choked and failed, including in the half pipe as well as downhill. This is a Super G in the giant slalom. We've had mistakes in ice dancing. Yeah. Yep. Well, Dark Side, that's great that you have that, but I'm dealing with Singleton who's being treated like crap here, and I need to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, so I'm going to get on this case. So, yep. It's just so wrong. So wrong. Unfortunately, I don't know any people in the town where this person is at. I do know the town. I've been there many, many times, but I haven't lived there in over 25 years, so almost 30 years. So, yeah, but there were some pretty incredible things today. Some great stuff, the Olympics. USA women and Canada advanced to the finals. Both won their games. USA won 11-5 over Sweden, avenging a 2008 Torino loss. Yeah, Canada won 2-1 over Switzerland. Switzerland held them scoreless in the first, almost got it. So I think they have a chance that Switzerland can win themselves a bronze medal. That'd be amazing here. Yep. And Ilana Myers-Taylor finally won herself a gold medal. For years, she's been trying to get it in the bobsled. She finally got it. Yep. And on the ice, the Dutch Zandra Velesboer placed in the field in women's 1,000, paced the field in 1,000 short track, so she won it. Eileen Gu, the traitor to America that everyone's in love with, treasonous, got a silver medal with her performance in the free ski big air. That was an incredible event, the free ski big air. Women's hockey team secured a spot in the gold medal game Thursday at, oh wait, is it? Well, when is that game? It says Monday for the Canada versus Switzerland. Wait, Monday afternoon. I thought it was before that. Wow. So I heard it was Thursday. Now it's Monday. After winning 3 silver and 2 bronze medals previous games, Myers-Taylor won the women's monobob for her first Olympic gold at the 5th Olympics. Germany's Laura Nolte came in second, and USA's Kali Humphreys came in third. We got 2 medals. And Marie-Philippe Poulin makes Olympic hockey history, her 19th goal in a semifinal over Switzerland. She scored both goals, and Canada had a 2-0 lead. They're lucky to win this game. I'll tell you, man, they were really, the Swiss looked really good. Megan Oldham outduels Eileen Gu. Yep. And it was interesting because the British girl had a chance to win the whole thing, but she wiped out in the final when she just couldn't close the deal. It's a shame because she was leading with a 93 after the first round. Yep, U.S. women's Olympic hockey team shuts out Sweden, getting revenge for Torino in 2006. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. It's official. U.S. women's hockey team is bound for the Olympic gold medal game after they clobbered Sweden 5-0 in the semifinals. This is an athlete base that dreams of gold, said Coach John Roblensky. Now that we're here, that's the bullseye. Steamrolled the way through the tournament so far, outscoring opponents 31-1 in Olympic play. Wow. Yet they're still not the top seed. How the hell is that possible? Wow. U.S. goalie Erin Frankel became the first goalie in Olympic women's hockey history to record 3 shutouts in a single tournament. There's the women from the U.S. hockey team. And a mention of a couple Swedes. Notice the Swedes aren't natural blondes. They're all bleach blondes. Good morning, folks. How's it going? Is Momo here? How's it going? Do you know we haven't seen in a long time? Do you guys know we haven't seen in a long time? Maze. She disappeared. Just disappeared. Maybe she's not in a good place. Who knows? I don't know. But she disappeared on us. She disappeared. Let's see what's on now. They're doing replay with the at this hour to be prime time for the Olympics. Olympics prime time in Milan. Well, this ended hours ago. What do you got going here? Are you aware of the South African lads in Oz supporting the project? Supporting what project, Connor? What project are you talking about, Connor? Eddie the Eagle. Oh, I remember that, Keith. Yeah, that was amazing. Eddie the Eagle. Quite a story. Upstaged by the Jamaican bobsled team. Well, this guy's got some horrible teeth. Where's he from? Russia? God, his teeth are horrible. Oh, my goodness. She has gorgeous teeth, and his are just rotten and nasty looking. He's a skater. Okay, take your victory lap. We can see you're very good. Are the Ukrainians? I can't tell based on the color of their outfits. Let's see what they say about them. So they're doing the replay of it. I don't know who these people are. Well, they'll go get their points. They skate pretty well. Good thing you don't need dental work to be a good skater. Wow, I mean, you just got to respect the talent that comes with this ability. Skating and skiing and these ski jumps and bobsled and the skeleton. It is just incredible. Always appreciate it, but the older I get, and the less like I want to do stupid things to injure myself, the more I appreciate the talent. Just the finesse, the skill. Oh, she fell. Oh, they're going to lose points for that. She didn't. Her bum didn't hit the floor. She recovered it, but they almost hit the floor. Wow. Let's see who they are. If their scores up here. There's a Japanese team that's in first place there, apparently. South Africans in the U.S. You said Oz. I don't understand what that means. Connor, can you explain that what you mean? The South Africans in Australia are helping with the program. How? Oh, they're Georgians. Okay. And the Japanese in first place. This is the Paris free skate. Okay. So they wind up in second place with that performance, even though she fell. Must be early. Must be a lot of people still to skate. Yeah, I sent Maze a message too, and she just disappeared. She just disappeared. No, you can't help people sometimes. Let me see. Maybe she's here listening. Nope, she turned off her phone February 1st. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, people want to act like children. That's their problem, not mine. Yeah, the Nigerian e-hailing driver was killed in South Africa, had a study permit. Yeah, so obviously he's working illegally. Good point, Guy. That's right. Let's talk about that. Yeah. That's going to make a whole video for me. Yep. Yep. So can it be any more obvious that the South African government is hostile towards the Americans than what this situation is here? Yep, exactly right. Exactly right. Thank you, Guy. That's a good point. Yeah, that's brilliantly said. Well said. I mean, absolutely. Where the hell is... Hang on a second here. Where is that at? There, it's going to be here. That's what I'm looking for. I have a hard time finding stuff. Willem is in Florida for 4 days. Okay, where are you in Florida? I'm looking at a Florida trip coming up in what's end of March, I think it was. Let me see. I have Pittsburgh at the beginning of March, Las Vegas in the middle of March, and Florida at the end of March is the plan right now. Early March, early April for Florida. Charles says to each their own. Yeah, I guess, Charles. Bend over backwards to help that lady. And then she just takes off. What are you talking about, Durko refusing Bozell? What are you talking about? There's no news of that. There's no news of that. They better not do that. They will regret that decision. They will regret that. Oh, where do I find these guys at? Australian guys. Okay, thank you, Connor. That's helpful. But where do I find them? I know nothing about them. So they're Australians in Australia who are backing me. So are they reporting on my videos? I don't know anything about that. I'm curious. Please, Connor, tell us about that. Very curious about that. Wilma says sometimes you need to take a break. Well, taking a break and being rude is two different things. Taking a break, Arctic took a break, but he wasn't rude. He's in touch with me. Maze just turned her phone off and doesn't answer her phone anymore. Yeah. No, I have no rumors of that. I can tell you that if they do that, they're going to regret it. They will seriously. Hey, Jason, what's going on? They'll seriously regret it. Not a wise move. There's no basis for rejecting Brent Bozell. If the ANC tries that, they'll simply elevate and accelerate their isolation. They won't be able to defend that position with the other countries in the world. No Wi-Fi. Sorry to hear that, Charles. Good evening, 7. 7 of 9. I saw Multipass here earlier. Lulu Dallas Multipass. No. Well, I haven't seen anything. There's probably rumors out there, people spreading nonsense. I mean, look, Steve Hofmeyer sent me a link to a video last night about Ford Myers. Who's Ford Myers? You mean Fort Myers? Is that what that is? I think there's a typo there. I think you mean Fort Myers. I think you mean Fort Myers. Chat is not always friend. Check South Africans in Oz. Okay, well, that's not very helpful. Okay. Fort Myers, Florida. Yep, Cape Coral. Fort Myers. Yeah, the problem with Fort Myers, it's kind of far down for me. When I go, I'll be in the Orlando, Tampa area, but going to Fort Myers is a bit of a stretch. Yeah. Yep. I'm not going to go to NASA again, but I might go see Alex Newman if he wants to see me again. Gideon says, I'm still here. I'm just quiet. Okay, Gideon. That's nice. You want me to check SA and Oz. Okay, so I go SA and Oz, say in Oz, and I get a bazillion things. The context of HBO prison drama Oz. What? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What platform? Where am I checking for that? Dude, you're not really helping. I know you're trying to help, but why are you being so cryptic? Just tell me the damn story. It's impossible to read people's minds. A dog registered to vote in California. Well, that's interesting. That's probably not Nick Shirley's investigation. That's probably someone else's work, and they're coming to Nick Shirley. Yep. Anyway. Anyway, I did have some things I want to talk about tonight, folks. Looks like they're finished, whoever these guys are. One thing about these female figure skaters, most of them are really fit. Some are got some massive thighs, but most of them are super fit. It's amazing. They can't be too big because the dudes have to lift them up and flip them around, which is amazing. They don't look too happy with their performance. Don't know where they're from. Maybe Spain. He looks kind of Brazilian. Let's see what they say.
And going into that muscle memory, and that is so hard to do when you want something so badly. Side by side, triple toe loops, beautifully done.
Yeah, the triple toe loops were good. They just come up on my phone. Okay, well, what do they come up on your phone under? YouTube? Oh, she lost it. Shame. Boy, they're having trouble tonight in the skating. Get a manatee. You can't have a manatee. Oh, she lost it. That's a shame. You get all the way to the Olympics just to mess up. Oh, that girl's got a honker on her, man. There's a big nose. She's got a disappointed look on her face. She messed up. Well, it happens. It's tough. It's world class. There's a reason why. Are they Germans? He's not German. What the hell he is? She might be German. But it's a German. Yeah, they're wearing German outfits. The Koreans are still in first place. The one's almost got tears. Or Japanese. She's got, her eyes are all welled up like, are we going to win? They're in first place, the Japanese. She looks like the world's going to end, and he's holding her hand. There's no risk from these people. They messed up. Their score's not going to get them there. Let's see. Let's see.
There is what you take when you're leading and you've got everything to lose, and this is...
Again, Connor, you're not telling me anything. You linked to some couple how? On Instagram, on Facebook. Minerva Haza and Nikita Volodin. Yeah, I said he wasn't German. Exactly. He's not German. He's some kind of Russian or Ukrainian living in Germany. 151. Japanese are still in first place. That's not going to get a 151.
For silver. Here we go.
Let me score. 139, not even close.
139.08.
That's not going to get him there. But they do get a bronze medal position at the moment, even though she nearly fell down. That's amazing. I'm shocked. I don't know how many people are left in that. But this is already over. These events happened earlier. Okay. Let me try on YouTube because now I'm curious just to see. That doesn't do me anything either. That's going to happen. I have to know the name of the channel. Yeah, Connor, you're going to have to tell us the name of the channel. We can't figure it out. You don't want to bring the names out. Well, then I don't know why you're sharing. If it's a platform and they're broadcasting online and putting things online, but you want us to know about it, but you don't want us to know about that, okay, I'm done with that. Either send me an email or we're moving on. Family, okay, anyway. What's with the manatees? It's them. They are South Africans in Australia. Who is them? No need to apologize, Connor, but I mean, you're not helping me. You're just making us curious, and we can't go anywhere with this information. Obviously, you don't know how to share it, and now Jacques is jumping in here, but it doesn't help us. Anyway. Light Rain is laughing. Yeah, you're right, Light Rain. It's crazy. I mean, people mean well, but anyway, India seized 3 sanctioned ships. Yep. Indeed, 3 sanctioned ships by the U.S. India seizes 3 vessels 100 nautical miles off Mumbai and escorted for investigation to prevent ship-to-ship transfers and curb sanctions evasion in Indian waters. Wow. India seized 3 oil tankers sanctioned by the U.S. and linked to Iran this month, and has tightened surveillance across the maritime zone to check illicit trade. The move confirms details in a February 6 post on X by Indian authorities that was later deleted. The 3 vessels, the Stellar Ruby, the Asphalt Star, and the Al Jafsia, frequently changed identities to evade coastal law enforcement. According to source, India wants to ensure its waters are not used for ship-to-ship transfers designed to mask the origin of oil cargoes. So India's jumped into this, stopping the shadow fleets. U.S. Office of Foreign Asset Control said last year to sanction 3 vessels. Yep. So there you go. A new East India Company rise. Rubio's speech signals U.S. colonial aspiration. What a joke. What a joke. What a bunch of joke that is. Let me take a look at this story and see what this is. Sushama Mukul. Ruts on ice rink surface. Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, it could be. No, you're right about that. Yeah, South Africa will be around happy the BRICS partner. Good point. Well, we got speed track. What's going on over here now? Speed skating. Canadians. Let's see who this is. Looks Asian, but Canadian. Canada's full of Chinese now, so that makes sense. There's a Dutch one. Three, 5. Canada, Italy, Netherlands. Can't see who the other 2 countries are. Short track. Yeah, I never really got into short track. That's just, people get wiped out in this race all the time. I don't know how you win this thing. Patient here, but he's becoming demanding. I can barely walk, but he wants me to help him to the bathroom. Oh no, the operation something for peace. Yeah, that was just nonsense. The South African government has made its bed, and it's going to lie in it. Yep. Yep. And you're right, Momo. Yes. BRICS partner. BRICS is following the law. Yep. But South Africa invites terror sponsors and terror states. Yep. The contrast is stark. Yeah, Mad Max should have a good day today. It looks like the Dutch ladies out in front, 2 laps to go. Short track, 1,000 meter final. But this could change. The Canadian, I think, wins this race. Saralt is her name. They got a video review here, so somebody did something wrong. Oh, and the Dutch came in first, but maybe the video review. So, yep, another Dutch medal. The Dutch, man, they're just killing up the ice. Connor says not good at tech. It's okay, Connor. We got it. Hopping down to Australia. Who had an interview with the Smiths? I interviewed the Smiths. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Well, maybe he just doesn't need to smoke. Yeah, the Dutch do very well on the ice. They're speed skating. Yeah, they're chuffed here.
On the right, and they've shared with me how important it is to share these experiences with their siblings.
Wow. He's climbing over the wall. Oh, up on the wall, not over the wall. Man, those blades, keep those blades off the wall. You'll cut off all that material. Those things are so sharp. Yep. That's impressive. What it takes to win in short track and speed skating. Oh, she just barely got ahead there. Man, those blades are just so sharp. Crazy stuff. Wow, it kicked up a lot of water as they go around there. This ice I've noticed on this track has been very wet. If that's supposed to be waste. Yeah, Keith, I've heard that too. Yeah, he's going to have to do without his cigarettes. That's not your problem. Oh, they interviewed the Smiths. Okay, these people. All right, so that's on YouTube. Okay, well, that's helpful. Let me look at that then. Where the hell's it at? I've lost it now. Where is this at? I'm getting lost. I got too many windows open here. Okay, that one can go away. It's from earlier. Don't need that one. Okay, where the hell? Usually I can see where it's playing at. There we go. Primetime Milan. Okay, I missed it now. Anyway, that was fun. I missed it. Okay, so that's a YouTube thing. Let's look and see that then. Okay. YouTube. Okay, and SA and Oz. But when I looked up, okay, Smiths. Let's see. Smiths in San Diego, that's mine, comes up first. Then White Asylum, NPR. I don't see anything. Let me try to throw Oz in there. No. Nothing comes up. Just frustrating. I don't know how you're finding channels like this. I've never heard of this. I see nothing there. Nothing at all. I've seen a lot of my videos, which is odd. They don't usually show up. Anyway. Oh yeah, it was one of the stories I had, but I never got around to it. Was the condoms? They ordered too few condoms. I mean, these people go through condoms like bubblegum. No, I didn't see an interview with a woman who slides with her chin on the ice. Thank you, hopping down Australia. Thank you, Gina. That's very helpful. Someone wrote that before, but they didn't write it as they didn't tell me as a title. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you so much. Hopping down to Australia. Oh, got 130 subscribers. They just started this in June. A lot of videos for just starting. Gotcha. Okay, now I know what it is. That helps now. So I don't know. I don't see anything here about me. I'm confused. All right, Connor, we figured it out. Thank you, Gina. Gina, how's it going? They get a lot of backlash on Facebook. Why? Well, the Summer Olympics, they usually order 200,000 or 300,000, and they go through all of them. Yeah, for some reason, the Italians didn't order many condoms. I don't know why. Boar Troll, good day to you. fascist book. Yeah, people keep telling me to use Facebook, but I mean, I don't know. I'll try that tonight when I make a video. I'll publish it on there and see what happens. But I gotta rename my Facebook page. Let me go to my Facebook real quick. Facebook. Oh, they fled to Australia. Well, if it's better there, that's good for them, but that's their prerogative. What the hell's going on here? Why can't I see? There we go. It took forever to get there. I think the last thing I published was a long time ago. Let's see. 1,000 followers. Yeah, I haven't put anything there since February last year. Well, I'll put something on there. I gotta change that, edit that, contact. Edit. Okay. Got it. That's updated now. Vanna, welcome to you. Okay, well, I guess it's time for me to start using the Indaba Africa channel, try to put some stuff on there and see what happens. Well, this is men's now. The Netherlands gets another one, Korea and Latvia. Wow, another victory. Crazy. Why was Snoop Dogg? Who cares what this idiot has to say?
The victory. Ain't nothing wrong with the coach celebrating. I may do that every once in a while. I'm an excited coach like that, too.
I mean, this is ridiculous. They pay him like $9 million to go to the Olympics. This guy doesn't know anything about the Olympics. Just a pothead. And it was not even a year. And if this winter is Florida, I can't wait for summer. What's not even a year? What are you talking about, Willem? All right. So, mixed master, cool as ice at curling. Okay. Pandemonium Italian style. Anyway, people taking their clothes off. What the hell? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. I had my news. There it is. Okay. So Patrice Motsepe is stepping away from African Rainbow Minerals. There you go, folks. Wow. Wonder what he's going to focus on now. South Africa's billionaire Patrice Motsepe has stepped down as executive chairman of African Rainbow Minerals, marking a significant leadership shift at the mining group he founded and built into a $2.7 billion enterprise courtesy of racist laws and mining indabas, which hand over equity to black people. Yep. He will remain on the board as non-executive chairman. Currently worth $3.1 billion. He's stepping down because he can't be simultaneous executive director. So he has to comply with compliance. African Rainbow Minerals, with interests spanning iron ore, platinum groups, and coal, is one of the continent's most prominent diversified mining houses. Its evolution has mirrored South Africa's post-apartheid corporate transformation, with Motsepe emerging as the country's only black dollar billionaire. Yeah, that's because it was just made available to him for free. It just handed over. BE rules. Bozell arrived. Yeah, no, I said Bozell arrived. It's a bit later than I thought. I thought it would be the third week of January. Connor says, broke my heart to see my friends' grandkids on the way to the U.S. Well, it's better than seeing them dead. Well, just like us, you feeling better today. Thank you for playing our songs this morning. Okay, cool. No, I'm okay. Yeah, no. Patrice Motsepe is a major recipient and beneficiary of black economic empowerment, as are most wealthy black South Africans. There are exceptions. Herman Mashaba, despite his racist tweets, did earn his own fortune. Yep. Yeah, Connor, it's too true. Yep. So, hang on a second. CR money was handed to him. Yep. Oh, CR definitely had money handed to him. At least Motsepe has business acumen. CR has none. Arctic is here, Utapi. He just doesn't comment anymore. He's around. He's around. And somebody incorrectly stated that he left because of something one of my viewers said on the channel, and I can state unequivocally that that is untrue. There's other reasons why Arctic is not here. So just hang in there. And for all you know, he could be here under a different name. He's around. He's around. Well, the Reserve Bank plans to scrap the prime rate. Interesting. South African Reserve Bank is proposing to scrape the prime lending rate as a reference for pricing home loans. Why would you do that? In the future, the repo rate will be known as SARB policy rate, or SPR, with loans priced at premium to this reference rate. There are more than 12 million contracts valued at 3.2 trillion rand that are linked to the prime rate. Boy, you just hand stuff over to the ANC and they can't manage anything. Patrice Motsepe is a dark horse for the presidency. Absolutely. I mean, he's related to Ramaphosa. Why would they try to do a familial transfer there? Yep. Yep. Hey, Ian, what's going on? Yeah, still around, Sally. Lots of people are still here. They're just quiet. But Maze is not here, to my knowledge. She just turned off her phone and went elsewhere. An ancient bone found in Europe may be from one of Hannibal's elephants. Wow. An elephant foot bone found by archaeologists digging in southern Spain may be evidence that a troop of war elephants stomped through ancient Europe. It would be the first concrete proof of the legendary Carthaginian general Hannibal's troop of battle elephants. Drawings of Hannibal's war against the Romans had long suggested the beasts were used in fighting, but no hard evidence backed up the theories. Now the creature's skeletal remains appear to have been found in an Iron Age dig near Cordoba. Beyond ivory, the discovery of elephant remains in European archaeological context is exceptionally rare. Often considered one of the most successful commanders of classical times, Hannibal led his army from the powerful imperial city of Carthage in modern Tunisia into Europe as he battled to control the Mediterranean. It's thought he took soldiers and animals from Carthage through Spain and France to invade Italy, crossing the Alps with 37 elephants in 218 BCE, during the second of the so-called Punic Wars. The remains found in Spain are presumed to be from an animal that died before reaching the Alps. They found the elephant's bone beneath a collapsed wall on a site called Colina de los Comandos. Carbon dating techniques estimate the age of a 10-centimeter cube-shaped bone. Also compared the bone of modern elephants and steppe mammoths to determine which animal it came from. The team found artillery, coins, and ceramics during the excavations in 2020, providing more clues that the place was the site of a battle. As non-native species, largest living terrestrial animals, these imported beasts would have required transportation by ship. Said it's very unlikely that dead animals were transported and the bones are unattractive, suggesting they are not decorative or used in craft. While the bone would not represent one of the mythical specimens Hannibal took across the Alps, it could potentially embody the first known relic so sought after by European scholars of the animals used in the Punic Roman Wars for control of the Mediterranean. Huh. Interesting. So they found proof of elephants. Is it Hannibal's army? Love Arctic's sense of humor. He kept me giggling continually. Maybe he's changed his name to Pirelli and keeping a low profile. Ha ha! That's good, Momo. A low profile. That's a clever dad joke. Even though you're not a dad. Veroshka's off to work. Take care. California's getting walloped by a winter storm, folks. Get nailed. Winter storm. California's walloped Monday by a powerful winter storm carrying treacherous thunderstorms, high winds, and heavy snow. Millions of LA residents faced flash flood warnings as rain pounded the region and people in some areas scarred by last year's devastating wildfires. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass ordered emergency crews and city departments to be ready to respond to any problems. Well, we'll see how that goes. Record snow drought in western U.S. raises concerns for a spring of water shortages. That's a fair point. And hockey fans are upset with Peacock, the streaming service that I have on. It's about to end. Let me get over to that. Oh, here's the medal winner, the gold medal. She finally won it.
Matter because I'm still mom to them. I still get to go home and get cuddles regardless. I know they're going to enjoy playing with this one, but anyway, I'm a winner every day on and off the ice because of my boys.
She finally won a gold medal in her, fifth Olympics or fourth Olympics. 2010, 14, 18, 22, 20. Her 5th Olympics. She's got a gold medal. She won silvers and bronze previously. It's her 6th medal. Narita, what's going on? What's going on? So they're talking to her in the accommodations there. Let me show you this real quick on the screen. There you go, real quick. Oops, they've got it blocked out. I can't show you. It's funny. Yep. The Riff's Hard, 70 Rand. Thank you for that. Remember, all dams overflowing, but half the taps are dry in Gauteng. Yep. Yep. We have a nice studio they set up for Mike Tirico's there. He does a pretty good job interviewing. But the USA won 2 medals today, while Norway kept spreading the wealth around their team. Here she is winning her medal. Let's see.
Sons Nico and Noah, who are both deaf. Their family language at home is American Sign Language, which you'll see as they...
Why do they have to talk while the anthem's playing? Oh, that wasn't good. Wow, man, the gold and the bronze going up the pole. That's cool. Yeah, I got to show you that. That's an awesome sight right there. Now this I can show you because it's going to be an image. They can't make me not show that. That I can show. Come on. Here we go. So the U.S. gold and bronze in this bobsled. That's so cool. There you go. 2 flags going up and a German flag going up as well. Wow. The Carabinieri there. Wow. Those are the security services. Police, the maritime police, and Esposito. I'm not sure which ones those are. I used to work in Italy with the intelligence services there years ago in the police and law enforcement. Yeah. Oh, she knows the anthem. That's good. At least some of it. Good to see. Well, folks, exciting stuff there. The Olympics. USA, 19 medals now. We should get 20. Well, we're going to get 20 medals minimum. I guarantee it. USA gets a gold or silver from the women's hockey. That's a given. Yep, the men aren't quite there yet. Let's see what's on tap for tomorrow. Let's see, schedule for tomorrow. That's today. That's over. So I don't want that. I want... Ooh, we got beat in curling. Well, so much for that idea. And figure skating. Japan got the gold. Georgia got the silver. That couple, even though she wiped out, she got the silver in the pairs figure skating. Wow, I guess we're not involved in that. Yeah. Oh, the big air. The British girl did win. I'm sorry. That's right. She won it because of her first run. That's right. Oldham was the one that dropped. She had a great run the first run. They wiped out in the second 2. In the freestyle skiing, women's big air, Wolf of Austria, I thought she wasn't going to pull it off. And she got no medal. She was top after the first run, and then in the end, she got nothing. Shame. Hockey, short track. Okay, where are the medals at? I don't care about all these runs. I care about medals. And the ski jumping, Austria took first. Poland, this is the super team final. Austria first, Poland second, Norway third. Slovenia and Poland were second and third after the first run, but they didn't hold up. Let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow, 17th. Okay, biathlon men's final. That's a medal event. The bobsled 2-man final heat. That's tomorrow. Curling. None of these are medal events. Figure skating, women's single qualifiers. Freestyle skiing. Ice hockey, men's tournament qualifier. Germany versus France. That's for the Italy versus Switzerland. Czechia versus Denmark, and Sweden versus Latvia. So the USA is not in action tomorrow. Snowboarding, speed skating, pursuit semifinal. Oh, U.S. versus China, and Netherlands versus Italy. So we're going to have to pull that one out and win that so we can guarantee yourselves a medal. Got to win to get a medal. Then you're guaranteed at least a silver. Wow. Japan won their first gold with that pair of figure skating. They were so nervous they weren't going to win it. So nervous, but they won it. Yes, the Winter Olympics every 4 years. They used to be the same year as the Summer Olympics, but the International Olympic Committee realized that that was just too much of a burden for most countries around the world. They couldn't afford to send teams twice a year. It was a burden. So in 1992, they made the decision. They switched. We had the Summer Olympics in 1992 were in Barcelona. Remember the Dream Team? And then in 1992, the Winter Olympics had already been in Albertville, France. They moved it so that the Winter Olympics came 2 years later in '94 in Lillehammer. That's the ones I was going to go to, but I couldn't go. So Lillehammer. So, Narina, take care, get some rest. So since '94, the Winter Olympics have been offset with the Summer Olympics. So 2022, Japan, 2024, where the hell was it? 2024. No, hang on a second. 2022 wasn't Japan. Wait a second. 26. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, it was Beijing in 2022. Wait a second. Something's not right here. When are the Summer Olympics? It's 28, right? Yeah, 2028 Summer Olympics. Yeah, there you go. 2024 is Paris. That's what I was thinking. Okay, 24 is Paris. Okay, 22 was Beijing for the winter. 24 is Paris. 26 is Cortina. And 28 is in LA. Wow. That's nice, just another girl. Yeah. They ruined everything. Don't say what I'm saying. I told off one kids never sing Terrace Lament. Well, I sing it because I'm a Springbok fan. So I also sing the Canadian anthem, the German anthem, the American anthem. Don't sing the English anthem. And I sing Flower of Scotland as well as, what's the Irish one? The Call of Ireland, which isn't their anthem, but it's popular. Okay, cool beans. Where are we at here? Hockey fans are pissed off because the only fight that took place in the Olympics was with Tom Wilson, the Canadian, plays for Washington Capitals, and Tom Wilson got in a fight, and Peacock went to commercial. Fans are really upset about that. They're looking for a fight. Thank you, CatDoJ1X. Not really sure what that username is, but thank you for becoming a member. NBC streaming service Peacock's experienced bugs and errors throughout its coverage of Winter Olympics in Milan and Cortina. Perhaps the biggest and most inconvenient one is when the broadcast randomly cut to advertisements in the midst of action. That's true. While this issue has been prevalent throughout the games, its biggest offense came Sunday morning's coverage of the men's hockey match between Canada and France. Canada, the heavy favorites for the gold medal, really, over the U.S., was up 10-2 in a demolition of Les Bleus when the streamer suddenly cut to a commercial break in the middle of the action. By the time the broadcast returned, Canadian enforcer Tom Wilson had discarded his gloves and was being skated to the penalty box. It turns out, while advertisements were playing, Wilson got in the first fight of these winter games with French defenseman Pierre Crinon. Yeah. It turns out the advertisements were playing. Wilson got it. Okay. Fighting Olympic hockey results in automatic ejection, which means this may have been the only altercation fans will see the entire tournament. But thanks to the error, the only way fans watched was on the streaming service was a brief replay of the fight after the fact. Oh, my goodness. After Crinon was caught elbowing Canadian star Nathan McKinnon up high, Wilson delivered a heavy hit on the Frenchman, leading to a brief exchange of punches. Video from a Cheshire journalist showed the action spilling over as Wilson appeared to go back at Crinon, with the two continuing to fight inside the goal crease before being separated. Cameras caught Wilson walking down the tunnel to the locker room as a result of his ejection. NBC Sports did not comment after being contacted by the Daily Mail. Thanks, Peacock. Just missed a huge play that led to the ejection. Maybe do your commercials when there's a spot for them, said one fan. Yeah, people not happy. One user replied to the Peacock X account under the unaffiliated post saying, hey, when you're streaming a hockey game, don't show an ad until they're shoveling the ice. You've had 20-plus games now to figure that out. You just missed probably the only fight we might get during this tournament. Do better. I don't watch hockey for the fights, but I don't like them turning away from the game when it's playing. Wow. Anyway, so hockey fans are upset about that. Why do the audience inspectors at big events not sing it? They do, Leslie. And I will be at one of those events. That will be at the end of the month when I'm in Pittsburgh. And I have a ticket on Sunday for the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Vegas Golden Knights. And Pittsburgh fans all sing the anthem. All 18,000 of them sing the anthem. It's awesome. Yep. But yes, your point is valid. A lot of people have no patriotism, shameful conduct in this country. The Boxburg rink closed. Yeah, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. That was incredible. I wonder if I can find it. Thrill of victory. Is that a clip? That music was great. Thrill of victory and the agony. It was ABC Sports. The agony of defeat video. Yep. Wide World of Sports intro 1978. Yep. Yep. Skier Vinko Bogataj.
Now we go to Vinko Bogataj, the Yugoslavian,
the Yugoslavian who wiped out.
Youngster is inexperienced. He fell on his first jump. A lot of speed in.
A lot of speed. Now watch this. He wipes out.
That track. Now look out! Look at him go! Oh! Oh, baby.
That was the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Oof, man. ABC's Wide World of Sports. Oh, that was great. Never forget that. That was ABC at its finest there. Yeah, the national anthem always comes to mind for me, too. Hey, Spook, what's going on? Many minutes ago, I love going ice skating. Did figure skating, dance partners. Now I probably fall my front teeth out. You mean knock your front teeth out. Yep. Good evening, Rudolph. What's going on? What's going on, man?
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport. The thrill of victory.
And the agony of defeat. Tune from English drinking song written by John Stafford to be used as national anthem. Ah, funny, funny, funny.
And the agony of defeat.
Oh, man, that was great stuff. I missed that. I missed that. Well, another Epstein victim. The Hyatt executive chairman steps down over his ties to Epstein. All these rich and connected people, but they're just losing their jobs. They're still rich. Nothing's going to happen to them. Scumbags. Yep, here's another one. Billionaire Tom Pritzker announced Monday he was retiring executive chairman of Hyatt Hotels after association with convicted sex offender Epstein was revealed in the latest release. Wow. So look at this. It was all Trump, 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 Trump. Look at all the people falling. The South Africans, the European officials, the Norwegian former prime minister, this scumbag here. Yep. He's been executive chairman since 2004, said he won't stand for re-election. Good stewardship means protecting Hyatt, particularly in the context of my association with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, which I deeply regret. I exercise terrible judgment maintaining contact with him. There's no excuse for failing to distance myself sooner. Yep. Yep. Yeah, well, there's another one. Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, another pervert's gone. Yep. Now, it doesn't mean he ever did anything wrong, but his association is pretty clear. Pretty darn clear. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Keith, what's going on? It's pretty early for you, man. You and Hendo up at this hour. What's going on? Is the UK on fire? What are you guys up to at this hour? It is early in the UK. It is only 4 o'clock in the morning. Oof. Patiently waiting to get to the U.S., says Rudolph. Yes, I hear you, Rudolph. You and a lot of other folks. Yeah. That's right. The Debs are going crazy about releasing the Epstein files. Wonder how many of them will fall when it all comes out in the open. Yeah. Funny that no came out before the release. Exactly, Alex. None of them stepped forward before the release because they'd hoped they wouldn't be exposed. Hello, LD. Now I recognize who you are after you told me. Hannes Visa. What's going on, man? How's it going out there? Yep. So we've got the bricks. Tell that story. Yep. And then the Uber driver. Wow. Fascinating stuff. Hendo must have a girlfriend if he's up this late. He could. Who knows? I've never asked Hendo. Hendo might have 12 or a dozen wives or something all over Africa too, or maybe in the UK. Maybe he's into polygamy in the UK. I don't know. It's possible. Who knows? What do you mean it's only 2% of the document? It's 3 million files. What are you talking about? How many files are there? You're trying to tell me that there are over 100 million files. 100 million documents. Really? I know nothing about Book Boys Island. Never heard about it, Vilma. Never heard of it. Could not sleep, so welcome to the company. Well, that's cool, Keith. I'm glad to see you here. It's good to see you join us. PM 27, the question is just, which PM will we get? Been strolling since 1:30. Going to be a long day. Yeah, no, it would be a long day for you. I get you. I get you on that. Well, Tuesday's going to be a long day. I got stuff I got to do tomorrow. Well, tomorrow evening is still Monday here. So anyway, yep. But my devices weren't charged. Weren't 5 million files released? 3 million documents released. Yeah. Or files, whichever it was. And this is almost there, 97% charging this device. It's one I picked up in the UK. Yeah, I think he is, Alex. I think he is the governor's brother. Another Pritzker. Those people are born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They're pigs, absolute pigs. No self-control. Linda Bradley, what's going on? Leslie, yeah. That's the obvious. That's why we're saying it. It's a bit of a joke. Couldn't possibly pull that off. There's no way. No way he could pull it off. What's this? Another pin. What's this one? Oh, that's the USA flag. What's that doing over there? We haven't been able to set our plan in motion, waiting a letter from... Okay, just another girl. Does the USA have a rugby team? Yes, we have a rugby team. We've been all but 2 of the World Cups. We missed the last World Cup because a player rushed in and side entered when we were about to kick the penalty to win the game against Chile and go to the World Cup. Instead, Chile got to go. Charles, that's the story that Chris Sten wrote a book about. No, they don't even try to hide their crimes, Rudolph. No, they don't even try to hide their crimes. They don't even try to hide their disdain for America and for the rule of law while preaching about a rules-based international order. And they simply skirt around the rules-based international order and violate it all the time. Yet they talk of this rules-based international order, which they don't follow at all. It's sad. It is sad. Truly, truly sad. 98 to 2015. That's 17 years. That's not... Is it 96? No, it's 98. Huh. If you're like me, miss the nights, 2 8 p.m. we have to work. Yeah, people keep saying that, but we have a rugby team, and we have some South Africans already on it. Our scrum half, one of our number 6s. Yep. Yep, Hunku Hamishais is one of the players on the team, and then the scrum half. I can't think of his name right now. Both South African, born. Yep. Anyway. Oh, guys, I'm actually kind of tired tonight. Let me check in on the... It's probably over now. Okay, where's it at? Oh, it's got to be here somewhere. There it is. Yep. So the Olympics, it's late night now. Yep, so they run through all this stuff again. Anyway, well, the Olympics wasn't that interesting today, so let's see what they got on here. Taco Bell commercial. No thanks. Plastic forks. It's not very appealing. You know, I tried Taco Bell in the UK. Event will begin shortly. Okay, it's not ready yet. It's interesting because Cortina, they said it had no snow, but then we watched the snow coming down like crazy there the last couple of days. Well, we had a good sevens team. It sucks now. Yeah, USA sevens is terrible now. We had a good run for a few years. USA sevens. Let me see. It was a good run for about 3 years, and it just sucks since then. Okay. Top score of all time is Madison Hughes. Most tries is Perry Baker, 293. Yep. Most caps is Folau Nui, 387. Wow. Yep. So we're in 1999. We're 18th. Terrible. Then we jumped to 10th, 11th, 19th, 15th, 14th, 15th, 15th, 13th, 11th, 10th, 12th, 11th. We were terrible. 11th, 13th, 6th in 2014, 2015. We came in 4th in Las Vegas. It was our best finish. And Colonial scored. That was 2014, 2015. And then the next year when I was there, we came in 4th in Vegas, 15, 16. Perry Baker was the top scorer. Came in 6th there. And then we came, that's for the season, in Las Vegas. In 2016, 2017, we won it. And then, oh no, we came in 3rd. I'm sorry, came in 3rd 2016, 2017 in Vegas. We were 5th ranked. In 2017, 2018, we won Vegas. We were 6th globally. And then the best season. So we had 3 seasons. Came in 5th, 6th, and then we came in 2nd. And that's the year that we're beat at the end right there by Fiji. Had led all season long. The only team to ever make it to every semifinal. Yep. We came in 2nd in Cape Town. We came in 2nd in Hamilton, 2nd in Dubai, 2nd in Sydney, 1st in Vegas. Then we slipped 4th in Hong Kong, so semifinal. I mean, in Vancouver, 3rd in Hong Kong, 4th in Singapore, 3rd in London, and 4th in Paris. We made every single semifinal. But in back half of that season, we had 1, 2, 3, 4th place finishes where we finished off the podium, and it killed us. And so we were 2nd. But we won in Vegas, back-to-back Vegas years. And that was the last year we did in Vegas, 2019. That's when I retired, and that was the end of it. 2019, 2020, we came in 7th. Our best finish there was 6th in Hamilton. No, Sydney, we got 3rd. 2021, we finished 5th, but that was bogus. It was COVID nonsense. 21, 22, we were 6th. Our best finish was 2nd in Dubai. And 22, 23, we were 10th, then 9th, then 12th. They suck. They suck. They were good. Mike Friday didn't get it done. He used to get it done. Anyway, and we won a bronze medal 3 times in Pan American Games. But that's it. That's it. Anyway, so we had a good 7th team for about a 3-year run. It wasn't sustainable. Perry Baker, yeah, Perry Baker, Carl and Alice were amazing. Danny Barrett, Mike Thomasine, some really good teams, really. T20 cricket, yeah, T20's okay, Bill. I can deal with that. You're at the airport having an argument. What author shot who? Do I ever sleep? Rarely. 3.1 million files have been released. 50 terabytes of files. Oh, that's where you're getting your numbers from. Okay, well, you're talking about data size. That doesn't mean, you know, the files in our release could be like 3-hour video, which is 35 gigabytes. So, you know, that's when you say 15 terabytes, don't say 2% of the files. That's 2% of the data. There's a difference. 2% of the data. You don't know what those other files contain. What if they contain massive video files that they haven't released? Which makes sense. So it's over 2,000 for sure snippets. It was about 1,987 when the January report was completed. So it's probably, who knows how many came in February, I don't know. But they've come throughout the month of February. And if we average 100 a day, let's say it's 100 a day, then that's 1,500 more, if that's what's happened. But I can't state unequivocally that's the case. But if that's the case, that would take us about 3,500. So, yeah, I don't know for sure. It's about half that so-called cap that people are freaking out over. Yeah, anyway. It's just astounding how people keep coming over every time I turn around. Someone new is in the chat going, oh, yeah, I'm in South Carolina. I'm in here, I'm there. Yeah, it's fascinating. Yeah. You're pretty sure Hendo's married. Why do you say that? Sorry, Grateful. How about, I think, okay, I just answered that snippets. Okay. How many have I done? About 35. I don't know how many are on the list. I didn't catch all the videos on the list because I wasn't careful enough. Let me go to my channel. Create your channel. New tab. Okay. Let me look at my playlist. Playlist. There's 31 videos in the playlist for refugees, but that's not all of them. I didn't get all of them in there, so I don't want that. I want actually to see the playlist. I want to view full playlist. Okay. So let me just run through some recent ones. South Africans in the Old Dominion. That was 12 hours ago. South Africans in Sunshine State, so that's Virginia and Florida. That was a day ago. 2 days ago, the Oosthuizens in Pennsylvania. And then 3 days ago, it was the Smiths in San Diego. That's 4 in the last.
Marvin Devine.
What's going on there? Why is it? Oh, that was okay. So the Smiths in San Diego. Then 4 days ago, Indians in New Mexico. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the last 4 days. 5 refugee interviews the last 4 days alone. But then it would have been 3 weeks since my last one that I categorized in here. I might have missed 1 or 2. I had Minry in Eau Claire, and then the folks in Kentucky, the Strauss family. That was 3 weeks ago. A month ago, we had the folks in South Dakota. That was, and that's of course Anthony and Elvira, the colored folks there. And then we had the ladies in Connecticut before that. Yep, Elsie and Mona. Okay, names I came up with. Then we had Grant O'More, who was a month ago, and Grant was the guy who bought a house. And before that, we had Refugee Interview, which I didn't identify who it was. Then we had Ben and Lynn in Milwaukee, the Stolze family, a month ago in South Carolina. Then Adriana in Kentucky. Rocky Mountain High was Fonz 2 months ago. Then we had Genevieve in Georgia. We had Lily Van de Plas. That was 2 months ago in Dallas. We had, I was interviewed by 2 of the refugee hopefuls, Charmaine and Chanel, whom I haven't heard from since then. And then interviewed Letitia. Okay, can I edit that? I just noticed there's a problem there. It doesn't let me edit that. It's a shame. Anyway, so that's not what I want. Go back. Letitia in, I got to fix that. Okay. In, where were they at? I'm trying to remember where they're at. And then I had Tian and Renee. There's another one needs to be added there. Then I had Freak Peter C. That was a good one there. And then the Twin Falls Car Guards. That's 4 months ago when I was in South Dakota. I interviewed those guys there. And then I was live with them, and Earl and Jay in Birmingham. And then I had Charles Kleinhaus 6 months ago. I had Earl Langton. And then a colored couple who came on here who wanted to be refugees, but they were still in South Africa. They were very brave. They were anonymous. And then the Thea von Straten interview when she was here in the States, and then the first one ever. Yep, so about 31 interviews. There's just about 30 interviews there, but there's more than that. That's just the ones I managed to put in the right place. Hey, what's going on, Dan? Utopi, I don't know how many of those people actually come over. No, Brent Bozell will be able to make no difference in South Africa. No, there'll be no difference. First off, the South Africans would be wise to let him come in. Number one, that'll avoid trouble. And then they can just ice him out of everything. They don't talk to him. They don't invite him to things. It's simple as that. He'll have no influence. The media will not treat him fairly. They'll lie about him. They'll be scumbag hate balls. So, yeah, no, Brent Bozell will not change anything in South Africa other than make people feel good about someone telling the truth. That's about all he'll accomplish. That's not a comment about Brent Bozell. That's a comment about the environment in South Africa. Oh, Debbie said, commented to make a theme song for my program for Steve. I don't know if Steve will do that. Amazing Yacht Destination, more funds, the email reply funds. Thank you, Amazing Yacht Destinations. Yeah, tomorrow morning I might do the Colonel's mailbag. I might do that in the morning. I gotta get through some email. I've been getting emails and people are freaking out. It's because I haven't responded to them for a couple of days. But it's too much, guys. I had to go into the Veterans Organization this afternoon and take care of some business there. Set up interviews to interview for the club manager position. So Thursday I have to do that now. So I hope Thea's doing okay. Yeah, I hope she's okay too. Thank you, Debbie. That's nice of you. But no, Utopia, I don't know how many OGs have gone over, to be honest. I really don't. Don't know. That I don't know. What's going on here? Why is this? Oh, that's... Okay, my mouse. No wonder my cord is a little bit short. It's intertwined with the backup mouse I have sitting there. Okay, now we're good. All right, I'm going to record 1 or 2 videos here, so I'm going to wrap it up. Okay? You guys have a good night. Thanks for being here. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done that already. How are we doing? 138 likes. A little bit of Super Chat revenue. Thank you for the Super Chat revenue, guys. Okay, and that's going to wrap it up. And I'll have a couple videos come up. We'll see how they do. I won't hold my breath. Maybe they'll do well. Maybe they won't. We shall see. Cheers.